Hey, what's good? In this video, I'm gonna go over what cameras that I personally bring on vacation and a few that I'd recommend. When I was first shooting photos, I never knew what camera to bring with me. So hopefully this video is gonna show you that less is more and you don't need to bring, a million cameras. The first camera that I'd recommend is a point and shoot. I personally use a Contax T2. It's a point and shoot 35mm with a built-in Carl Zeiss lens. It's super sharp, has a built-in flash. It's quick, it's easy. You could use this on the go. It's small enough to fit in a pocket. It doesn't take too much space, but honestly, it doesn't matter what YouTube or what everyone else tells you. You don't need this specific camera. I just recommend a 35mm point and shoot. Even though I use the Contax T2, I personally like this camera just because of its size, the way it looks. I like using cameras that I'm, hyped on. Any point and shoot 35mm will do, whether it's a Minolta AF2 or an Olympus stylus, as long as it's, something that has a decent build quality to it. Obviously, a $15 plastic point and shoot camera is not going to look as good as something that can cost, $300, $500, $1,000 or more, but don't feel the obligation or need to, drop $1,500 on a point and shoot. It's a little unnecessary, and as you shoot more and more, you'll learn what results you like the best. So it's all personal preference. Another camera that I would highly recommend is some sort of manual 35mm camera. I particularly use the Leica M4 just because I love the build quality. I wanted to personally invest into something that I wanted to have more than likely forever. I know a lot of people really get caught up in like image quality and picture quality and their pixel peeping and stuff, but a good image is a good image regardless of whatever camera it's made with. That's also something to really keep in mind. Shoot something that you're hyped with. It doesn't matter the brand, the lens. To some extent, image quality is, there's professional cameras and professional gear for a reason, but if you're just starting out, don't get caught up in that. Don't feel the need that your first camera has to be a Leica M6 or a Fuji GFX if you're just starting off shooting digital. It's OD, it's completely unnecessary, and just start with the basics. Get, the cheapest camera you could find. After you shoot, 5, 6, 10 rolls through your camera, you'll find out what its weaknesses are and kind of what its strengths are. So I would encourage you to shoot as much as you can. Personally, whenever I'm traveling, I usually don't carry both of the cameras at the same time. It really just depends on the quickness or the speed I want to be able to shoot. If I'm going to have extra time to be able to manually focus or zone focus, that's kind of just really the deciding factor on what camera I'm going to bring with me. Another reason why I take two cameras with me is you never know with some of these older cameras if they're just going to stop working. I'm not saying that you need 1,000 cameras or 5 or 6 cameras to roll around with, but it's always nice to be able to have something manual to kind of rely on. And regardless of the point and shoot that you end up bringing with you, as I said before, it really doesn't matter whether it's a Contax, Yashica, Minolta, anything like that. Find something that you're, comfortable with. Find something that you're able to, actually spend the money on, and the results are going to be good regardless. The same would apply for that manual focus camera, whether you're using a Canon AE1 or a Leica M4, M6. The images are going to look, definitely a little different when it comes to manual focus, but find something that you like. When it comes to film, just bring stuff that's versatile. Me personally, I typically bring Tri-X just because you could push it, shoot it at different speeds. For color film, Portra 400 honestly is just very versatile and it works really well in sunlight. You could push it if you need to at night. Cinestill works good too if you want just like that little bit of extra oomph. What I'm going to do is show you just a couple of images that I've taken, while traveling, just so you could see that, there could be a slight difference between image quality, but good images are good images. I'm not saying mine are good in particular, but I do enjoy taking photos. It really doesn't matter. Just find something that you're excited to shoot and you'll be good. So those are my recommendations on, the type of cameras that I typically bring with me whenever I'm traveling. Just remember that less is more. You don't need to bring 5, 6 different bodies, a bunch of lenses, anything like that. Bring one point and shoot, bring one manual focus camera, and you'll be good. And hopefully this is helpful. And if you liked it, feel free to like the video. If not, you can give it a thumbs down too. Let me know if there's any other recommendations or anything else that you guys want to see, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.